and welcome to Wicked Wands Tarot. This is Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for Taurus on a secret crush. So let's call in Spirit with Wind Chime Time. And I hope you all are doing well and enjoying the day so far. We are going to start off with the Edgar Allan Poe deck, and then from there I will use the OG, the Rider-Waite, and then clarify with the new Tattoo Tarot that I got. But at the very end, we're going to have 3 yes or no questions with my Magic 8 Ball deck. I don't know if you ever used Magic 8 Ball when you were younger like I did, but definitely a fun way to get some answers and make things a little bit more personalized for you guys. All right, so, starting off with some good news. Page of Wands. It's funny because this doesn't really look like good news, okay? So there's somebody who's running away from a devil. Interesting art. Gotta love Edgar Allan Poe, right? Or if you watch a lot of my videos, Edgar Allan Toe. All right. So I think we've got good news coming into somebody who has been dealing with some garbage for a while. So maybe you've had some issues with your career or work, or maybe you've had some gossip or toxic energy in your life. And I think after removing that from your life, you see some good news. Yes, 9 of Cups. I love to see it. So this is confirmation, right? We've got 9 of Cups is the card that represents like wish fulfillment and contentedness. I mean, you can just tell. Look at the difference in cards. We've got somebody fleeing, and then we've got somebody who's like prancing around in a field of flowers. So yeah, definitely things are changing, and you may have even noticed there were some darker clouds back behind the lady, but for the most part the skies were clear. So you've got some good things looking well to look forward to, Taurus. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Taurus regarding a secret crush? So the feminine energy here is the Queen of Pentacles, which I love to see in an earth sign reading. So you may see yourself as the Queen of Pentacles if, you are embodying or you are a feminine energy. And the Queen of Pentacles, if you're unfamiliar, is generally seen as somebody, generally female, but again, we don't want to get too focused on the genders because we all have feminine and masculine energies within us. But the Queen of Pentacles is going to be somebody who is respected, stable, successful. There are definitely people who look up to her, right? And whenever you see success, or whenever you have something that people don't have, you can have a risk of attachment, right? Somebody who is jealous of you and wants to see your downfall, things like that. So we have to have extra thick skin when we're doing well in our life. So for hidden energy, we have Queen of Wands. Someone's watching the Queen of Pentacles. She's trying to do it sneakily. Probably at night or with, a stupid fake account on Instagram or something. But look at her face. Look at how she's almost like, I mean, you can just pick up on the sneakiness. And she's only got one eye open. She's got a dog on a leash and there's a rat behind. So I think there is a feminine energy that, it's so funny that I was saying people like get jealous, right? Because I think this Queen of Wands, this feminine, is jealous of the Queen of Pentacles, possibly because of the success or money that this Queen of Pentacles has. The Queen of Wands is generally seen as somebody who is alluring, sexy, attractive, and can get shit done. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the Queen of Wands is stable financially. Hierophant. The Hierophant represents Taurus, so way to appear in your own reading. And Hierophant is generally seen as somebody who's religious. It can be somebody who is, looked up to or has conventional beliefs. And notice we've got our first moon. There are several in the Edgar Allan Poe deck, but we're talking about a secret crush here, right? This is telling me this is the secret, right? So this probably masculine has a crush on the Queen of Pentacles, and there is quite likely a jealous feminine in the background. Either he's with her or maybe recently broke up with her, and she is not pleased because she knows who this masculine has his eye on. Temperance. Another moon. Do you see that? It's night, but there's no moon here. I get the impression this Queen of Pentacles, she doesn't have any shit to hide. She's just like, yeah, there it is. That's how it is. Very direct communicator. But this Hierophant has 100% batting average for having cards with the moon. So I don't feel like this masculine energy has communicated honestly about how they feel. That's why they're showing up. I mean, the Hierophant isn't normally depicted this way, you guys. So, like, when we get to the OG, the Rider-Waite, you'll see most likely that it's, a very religious looking figure, like, Pope. I mean, this is the card that could actually represent God. I don't get that feeling. But this is somebody who is bound by the secret. So there's something that's holding them back. And Temperance is about finding balance. So I think this masculine is trying to figure out a way to get to a better position or a better, place where they're able to offer stability to this feminine who doesn't need it because she already has it. This masculine has other people interested in him. Oh, what's up, Hambo? Sorry, he's got the zoomies. Four of Cups. This is actually one of my favorite depictions of the Four of Cups because you've got a guy sitting there in the therapist office, basically probably crying over, some past relationship or some rejection. He's focused on this one cup that's on the table next to him and completely oblivious to the three cups that are behind him. So there are possibly three suitors that are interested in this masculine, and he doesn't care. He's focused on this Queen of Pentacles. All right. No moon in that one, though. So see, we've got a progress where felt bound, like he couldn't say anything. Temperance, trying to get balance. So probably a little bit of inner work there. And then now we're in the therapist chair. It's only a matter of time, right? All right. For the next round, let's do the Celestial Tarot. Oh, no, I promised you the Rider-Waite. All right, just in case we see that Hierophant. All right. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles, please, for Taurus. Okay, I just noticed this detail. She's holding binoculars, which I'm sure was pretty popular when you went to a play in the 1800s or whenever this is. But she's also got this little smirk on her face. I think she's perfectly aware of that Queen of Wands hidden energy watching her. So she's probably aware of this ex-lover or crush or whatever it is, entanglement that this masculine energy has. She knows. You know, she doesn't feel like she needs to do anything. Page of Swords. Page of Swords is the spine card, right? So like if somebody's watching your social media, you're going to see the Page of Swords come out. Obviously, being watched is a theme here, okay? So feel free to go through the followers or the friends list and see, you know, maybe I don't need this person following me, because something that's really important for us all to do is to consider who we give access to, right? Who knows what I'm going through? Who knows where I am or what I like? It's not necessary to have like 10,000 strangers knowing your every move. All right, Seven of Pentacles. This is reaping what you sow. So I see this hasty exit here in the Page of Wands being clarified by this Seven of Pentacles, as this Queen of Pentacles maybe got caught up with a bad crowd or a bad business deal, whatever it is. She was being honest and, you know, direct and had integrity, but the folks around her didn't, and as a result she's getting away, right? So that good news is these other people, they're going to deal with that. You've learned a lesson and now you're going to be happy. So there might even for some of you be an element here of calling someone out that no one else would. Been there. And you know, it can be a little scary. It's actually odd. Like I can absolutely identify with this vibe right here, right? Like I don't want to get caught up in your bullshit, and they chase after you anyways. But this Queen of Pentacles is headed towards happiness, and possibly with someone from the past. The Six of Cups is good memories from your past. It can literally talk about, you know, your childhood dog or your best friend from high school. But this is clarifying the happiness, the wish fulfillment. So this Queen of Pentacles sees her wish fulfillment in someone from her past. Ends up on the bottom. Okay, so tell me more about this Hierophant. Ooh, we've got some cards flipped over. All right. Surprise, surprise, we've got hidden energy as the Two of Cups. For those of you that know, the Two of Cups can mean a partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic, but quite often this is a soulmate card. So this could mean that the masculine was literally bound, because remember, this Hierophant card actually has him wrapped up like a mummy. He felt bound by a partnership or relationship, or by the secret of this crush, right? And that was hidden energy. And he was being sneaky about it, didn't want to tell anyone about it, but the happiest he's ever been is with this Queen of Pentacles. All right, tell me more about the Hierophant, please. So we've got a take charge attitude here with the Magician coming out. The Magician it's a really great card, honestly. The Magician knows how to use the resources available to him or her. And, you know, that's why you've got all four of the suits or things on here, right? We've got the Pentacle, we've got the Cup or the Chalice, we've got the Wand, and we've got the Sword. So the Magician can pick and choose. This is, you know, fucking Mortal Kombat. I'm going to choose this weapon. And he's choosing truth. He's coming in fast with, see the sword? That represents honesty and truth. So the balance that he is trying to restore will be restored by being honest. Tasty. Tell me more about the Four of Cups, please. The moon. So there are people that will not be happy about the secret coming out. It's going to be an uncomfortable moment for a couple of people. Perhaps people who also want to be with this Queen of Pentacles, or perhaps people who also want to be with the Hierophant. Let's just see if we can find you that Hierophant card so you can see what I was talking about earlier. Talk about hidden energy. It's like going to be like the last one, isn't it? Jesus. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. You guys, I definitely should have started from the top. What? Do I not have it? Okay, well, fail, and I'm confused. I must have gone past it and didn't realize it. But, like I said, it's a dude who looks a lot like a pope. So the fact that the Hierophant here is having kind of like an Eight of Swords vibe where, again, like bound up and not really able to move is odd, but says something to me, you know? There's a reason why I'm drawing two certain decks when I do a reading, and it's the difference in the art and the messages that can come across as a result of that art. There we go. So you can see it's very different from Mr. Mummy over here. All right. Onward. So we're going to use the Tattoo Tarot. The mini guys. And then after clarifying with these, we will hop over to the Magic 8-Ball deck and get you those yes-no questions answered. Four of Cups. Second time that's come out. So the number 44 might be important to you, but fours are also about foundation. So organized, practical, detail-oriented, trustworthy, helpful, disciplined, rigid. So somebody is... Ooh, excuse me. Somebody is struggling to be a little bit more flexible, which makes a lot of sense because the Hierophant can represent conventional beliefs. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Allergies are a bitch. All right. Seven of Pentacles. Spirit, tell me more what Seven of Pentacles is for Taurus. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is walking away. And what did we see in the first? We got somebody running away. So this Queen of Pentacles gets what she deserves, which is a good thing. Once she releases or walks away from the people that are shit, that she is better than, quite frankly. You know, if you're high vibe and you're spending time around low vibe people, you're going to end up having to shovel their shit, and that's not worth it. You've worked hard enough to be a good person. Don't let people use you. Six of Cups, please. Tell me more about that for Taurus, please. We've got Four of Wands and Justice. So that, my friend, is redemption. So the Four of Wands can signify somebody, you know, getting married. It's always the fun interpretation, right? Especially when we're talking about a secret crush. But this is 100% redemption. And that's what we saw, right? So I'm going to actually leave the Justice card here. And let's learn more about the Magician, please. Queen of Swords. I love that card. Just one more time. Look at how beautiful it is. Yes. Ah, so powerful. Definitely getting some like Wonder Woman vibes from this card. And I think when it comes down to it, this Queen of Pentacles is a far superior magician or manifester. But this Hierophant is taking cues or learning from the Queen of Pentacles in terms of how to do that themselves. And I don't know if I've used this specific word yet, so I'm going to throw it out there, but probably for both of these energies, boundaries are really important. Remember we had kind of like a spying element with that Queen of Wands and the hidden energy? Well, I think that Queen of Wands is inevitably spying on both people. So the Queen of Swords, I think, is really reminding us of the importance of drawing those boundaries and demonstrating that kindness does not equal weakness. And there is a quiet strength within a lot of people that are seen as kind, because you have to, at a certain point, learn how to protect yourself. There is a Two of Coins coming out, so Two of Pentacles, and this is going to be speaking to balancing. You can literally see the scale at the bottom. I love it. And another moon, by the way. So this masculine energy, Knight of Swords, Magician, is just like Temperance said, trying to find that balance, right? Trying to get to a place where things make sense. Tell me more about the moon, please. Ooh, okay. And this is a lot of cards, but it totally makes sense. So there's our Eight of Swords, right? So this is the card that in the Rider-Waite actually depicts feminine energy who's bound, blindfolded, and standing among 8 swords. Very similar to the energy that the Hierophant from the Edgar Allan Poe deck is giving me. So when the secret comes out, there's going to be a Tower moment. Not shocking, because somebody's going to have a choice to make, right? And despite the risk of failure, this masculine energy is willing to be the fool and take a risk. I'm going to keep the Fool. And let's move on to your yes, no questions. So feel free to pause if you haven't come up with those yet. And a good example, my favorite example for a yes, no question, is Billy gonna kiss me? I don't know why. There's just certain words I have to say weird, okay? Spirit's making fun of me. All right, for question number 1, what do we have for an answer? For Taurus, please. Yes, I like it. Hopefully that's a good yes for you. All right, question number 2, please, for Taurus. All right, I dropped like all of the cards, but yes, you got it. Another good one, I hope. All right, let me get all the other cards I dropped. All right, question number 3. And for question 3, we've got what do you think? 2 cards fell out, so let's just see what the other one is. Find your own answer. All right. Well, I guess at this point it's probably important to remind you it's a general reading, so maybe it was just a little bit too hard to nail that down for multiple people. But the other thing to keep in mind is when we're talking about future, if you're asking what somebody will do, there's free will. There's multiple variables at play. So it could be that you just have to ask this question a little bit closer to when the thing will actually happen. So I hope you found help in that today, Taurus, and thank you for watching. And of course, for any likes, shares, comments, or subscribes. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.